What up, y'all? I know I look super crazy right now, but I'm actually at the, let's see, I don't know if you can see it, Toni Burrell Hair Studio in San Diego, what's in La Mesa. I'm getting my hair braided, so I'm going to take you guys into the salon and see what it looks like, and we're going to talk with the stylist that's doing my hair. Her name is Sana, and she does braids and she does weave, and she's a really good hairstylist here in San Diego, so we will be chatting with her in this video. Alright guys, so I'm here with Hosanna.
Hi.
I broke my lids on my camera. I'm so sad. I'm gonna go buy a new one. Anyway.
I know, I'm sad too.
So she's braiding my hair today. And I'm gonna ask her a few questions about like taking care of your hair and taking care of braids, prepping, and stuff that you should know when you get braided styles and protective styles and just taking care of your natural hair. So, how should we prep?
If you're coming for your braid appointment, in particular here with me, because most braiders are specializing only in braids, you want to make sure you come with your hair washed, deep conditioned, detangled, blow dry, ready to braid. I highly emphasize on deep conditioning because you're about to put your hair away. It's going to be hibernating for minimum 30 days, a month. So it needs to have as much moisture to help retention inside it while it's braided away. And you want to have it detangle and blow dry because there's nothing like braiding hair that's like in a curly form because it's going to cause more breakage when you take it out than when you braid it when it's blow dry and it's smooth and straight.
Yes, smooth and straight. And I'm like huge on conditioning, so like if you condition your hair in the shower and like comb it out and section it, that's the best way to deep condition, right?
Yes, it is the best way. I also recommend deep conditioning using something hot to really infuse the conditioner in your head and moisturize it. At home, you might not have a sit-in dryer and be able to sit under a dryer. So what I do is if you have a small towel, you can damp it with some water and drain some of the water out, but make sure it's a little bit damp and microwave it 3 to 5 minutes. Once you have applied the conditioner thoroughly from your tip the whole way to your scalp, on there, you're gonna take the hot towel and wrap your hair with it and put a bag and tie it down until the heat really infuse it. When it cools down, put the towel back in the microwave and do it 2 times. Then we can really deep condition it.
Very good tip. Really good tip. Didn't think about that.
Yeah.
But so when you do get your hair braided and after you have your braids in, what is the best way to take care of your hair? Like, what should you use on your hair while you have braids?
Okay, so first I'll cover the don't. It's been a myth, to put grease and rub oil in between our scalps, especially grease that is a no red X. Do not put grease in between. Reason why is you're causing more buildup. You have already natural oils that are coming out of your scalp on top of your naturally sweating, and then your lifestyle if you're working out and other particles in the air. So you're causing a lot of buildup that's gonna cause early irritation. And then when it comes to remove it, you're gonna have a lot of buildup. You know that white gunk that comes around the braid. You're basically adding to it. It's gonna come naturally because of the natural sweat and oils, but you're adding to it. So if you do use any oils, first of all, not oils, but if you use any, you want to use natural essential oils. Coconut is moisturizing oil. So if you make a spray of it and you spray it, that's fine. And even then, it's not a daily thing, maybe like once a week, type of thing. Otherwise, I highly recommend hairspray. That's what I recommend. Tea tree hairspray is what I use, but we also have a hairspray here at the salon that we sell. Can't think of the name of it now, but we sell it here. So that's what I recommend in terms of hair care. And in terms of styling, be careful not to put your hair in tight ponytails. But also don't wear it down all the time, especially if you choose to get braids that are heavy looking, because that weight is weighing down and it's going to make your hair a little brittle, especially on the edges on the hairline. So I'd say when you're at home, most of the time, put in a loose bun, and then you can wear it down when you're going out if you choose to, so that the weight is not like weighing heavy on the edges. I do recommend wearing your braids minimum a month to I usually say between 4 to 6 weeks. If you're not gonna wear it for 2 months, wear it the most 6 weeks. If you plan on wearing it for 2 months, that's fine, but with a touch up within the 2.5 to 3 weeks mark, because your edges, that's too much weight on your edges. Our hair in the middle is the thickest part of our hair, so it can carry that weight. The best way to describe it to people is, imagine if somebody gave you dumbbells that are 10 pounds, and for a whole month they're swinging you around. If you're just holding a 10-pound dumbbell, you're not feeling the weight of it. But if you have to hold it for a month and you're being swung around like by your foot, you're gonna feel that weight. And that's what we're doing when we're adding hair. It feels light, right, when you're adding the hair to you, but you're adding extra weight to each shaft, and it's being hung around for many months, and it's getting tired. And our hairline is the most brittle part of our hair. It's so soft, so that's why you want to give it a break within a 3.5 weeks to strengthen it. Because when the hair is getting old and it's sliding down, now it's like you're holding a dumbbell by the tip of your fingers, and you're still hanging. It's too much tension, right? So then you want to get it closer. You can grip it again in 3 weeks, refresh those hairlines, and then you can push it a second month. Then you can wear your braids for 2 months.
And you don't want to have breakage and have no edges. So
yeah, because you can't wear other cute styles later on. Yeah, so the thing with braids, to debunk some of the myth, is that braids are not bad for you. People say, oh, braids make your hair not grow. If you wear your braids for too long, their hair will not grow because now it's getting dry. And it comes down to how it's installed and how you maintain it. How it's installed, you want to make sure you get a braided that braids your hair. They're not gripping it too tight at the scalp and causing tension. And the ratio of your real hair to the fake hair is pretty balanced, so it's not too much weight. If you do choose to get the big braids, don't wear it for more than a month, because that's a lot of weight your hair's carrying, So it comes down to your braider, how they install it and how you maintain it. It's what determines if braids are gonna serve its purpose, protect your hair, to help your hair hibernate for a little bit,
Okay, very cool. Let's see. Is there anything else that we should know about taking care of our natural hair? Like after braids, like after we get them out, like should we get a new style right away, or should we give it a rest?
Okay. I think it depends on your hair, how brittle your hair is to begin with. Tiffany happens to have very healthy hair. She really does a good job taking care of her hair. So she's able to get out of this protective style and slide into another one just perfectly. It'll be fine. But if you have hair that's brittle, you're not already doing your homework and taking care of your hair, I don't recommend getting a protective hairstyle back to back. It's too much action going on. Let it breathe in between minimum 2 weeks, and then maybe you can get into another protective style. If you get a protective style that's exactly the same, and your hair is brittle, like if you get singles, you take it out, get another single, that's a lot of parting and tension in that area. Like we're still parting doing the same parts, So to answer your question in short, I feel like it depends. I do highly recommend getting a pro-in treatment in between. We have to replenish our hair and put the pro-in back in our hair that we're stripping out of our hair, or doing a moisture treatment of salt or a mask for your hair, if you're going to be doing a protective style back-to-back, more than 2 if you don't have healthy hair.
So take care of your hair, make sure it's moisturized and deep conditioned, and keep it nice and hydrated, and you should be good.
Yes.
All right, now I'm going to get my hair finished. We will check in later.
Bye. Bye.
You love me like yeah. You love me like oh. You love me like oh oh oh. You love me like yeah. You love me like oh. You love me like oh oh. I wanna rock with you.
So this is the hair. I'll post pictures and stuff so that you guys can see what it looks like, but I love it. It's so pretty. And I'm about to leave. Gotta go. Hungry. Peace out.